The screech of wheels on concrete echoed like a thunderclap as Alex Thompson launched off the ramp, his body twisting midair in a desperate ollie that ended in a brutal wipeout, his skateboard clattering away while pain shot through his elbow. In that split second, lying on the gritty pavement of his hometown skate park in suburban Chicago, Alex knew he had to escape the monotony of his straight-laced life or risk losing his passion forever. But the only way into the elite West Coast skate camp, a haven for prodigious talents, was through its exclusive LGBT program, a door he could only pry open with a lie that would unravel everything he thought he knew about himself. Alex stared at the application form on his laptop screen that humid July evening in 2018, his heart pounding like the bass from the block party down the street. The camp, nestled in the foggy hills of San Francisco, promised world-class coaching, pro scouts, and a community of like-minded skaters. But the fine print stabbed at him, dedicated to empowering LGBTQ+ youth through skateboarding. He wasn't gay. Hell, he'd dated half the cheerleading squad in high school. But skating was his oxygen, and after blowing his college scholarship on a failed trick, this was his last shot. With trembling fingers, he checked the box, gay. What harm could it do? It was just a summer gig, a means to an end. He'd keep his head down, nail the skills, and bolt before anyone got too close. The Greyhound bus rumbled into the Bay Area 2 weeks later, depositing Alex amid a whirlwind of rainbow flags and excited chatter. The camp sprawled across a converted warehouse district, ramps gleaming under the California sun, graffiti art exploding on every wall. Counselors in tank tops and snapbacks herded the arrivals, their energy infectious. Alex slung his duffel over his shoulder, forcing a smile as he scanned the crowd, guys linking arms, girls with buzz cuts laughing uproariously, non-binary folks trading stickers. He felt like an intruder in a sacred space, but the thrill of the half-pipe in the distance drowned out his guilt. Newbie. A voice like warm honey cut through the noise. Alex turned to face a guy about his age, early 20s, with sun-kissed olive skin, a fade haircut, and eyes that sparkled like the Pacific Ocean. He wore board shorts and a faded tee that read "Skate or Die," a well-worn deck tucked under his arm. "I'm Jordan Reyes. From LA. You?" "Alex Thompson. Chicago," Alex replied, extending a hand that Jordan shook with surprising firmness. Jordan's touch lingered a beat too long, sending an unexpected jolt up Alex's arm. He pulled back, chalking it up to nerves. "Yeah, first time here. Heard it's intense." Jordan grinned, revealing a dimple that made Alex's stomach flip inexplicably. Intense is an understatement. But it's family here. No judgments, just vibes and vert. "What's your story? How'd you find out about this place?" Alex hesitated, the lie tasting bitter on his tongue. Online forums. I'm gay, and skating's my escape from all the crap back home." The words tumbled out, rehearsed in the mirror a dozen times. Jordan nodded empathetically, no suspicion in his gaze, and Alex exhaled in relief. The first days blurred into a montage of sweat and adrenaline. Mornings started with yoga sessions led by a trans instructor named Riley, who preached body positivity while contorting into impossible poses. Afternoons were ramp drills, kickflips, grinds, and endless critiques from Coach Mia, a butch legend who'd shredded with the pros in the 90s. Evenings brought bonfires where stories flowed like cheap beer tales of coming-out horrors, first crushes, and triumphs over bigotry. Alex listened, nodding along, his fabrication weaving tighter with each shared glance. But Jordan was everywhere, a magnetic force pulling Alex in. They'd pair up for partner drills, Jordan's hands steadying Alex's waist as he balanced on a rail. "Loosen up, man," Jordan would say, his breath hot on Alex's neck. "It's all about flow." Alex laughed it off, but the touches lingered in his mind, stirring something unfamiliar. One night, after a grueling session, they sat on the warehouse roof, city lights twinkling below. "Why skating?" Jordan asked, passing a water bottle. Alex shrugged. "Freedom. No rules. Just you and the board." It was the truth. At least. Jordan's eyes softened. "For me, it's survival. Grew up in a rough neighborhood. Parents kicked me out at 16 for being gay. Skating saved me, found a crew. Built a life." He paused, vulnerability cracking his cool facade. "What about you? Family cool with you?" Alex's throat tightened. "Yeah, totally supportive." Lie number 2. His conservative folks back in Illinois would flip if they knew he was here under false pretenses. But Jordan's story hit hard, a mirror to Alex's own hidden struggles with identity, even if he didn't admit it yet. As weeks passed, the camp's rhythm seeped into Alex's bones. He nailed a 360 flip for the first time, earning cheers from the group. Friendships bloomed, with fiery activist Lena from New York, who organized pride parades on wheels, and quiet poet Kai from Seattle, who sketched everyone's tricks in a worn notebook. But Jordan became his anchor. They'd sneak off to hidden spots in Golden Gate Park, trading life stories under ancient redwoods. Jordan spoke of dreams opening an inclusive skate shop in LA, mentoring kids like him. Alex shared fragments of truth, his failed college tryouts, the pressure from his dad to man up and get a real job. One evening, during a camp talent show, Jordan pulled Alex on stage for an impromptu duet, Jordan on guitar, Alex freestyling lyrics about rebellion. The crowd erupted, but in the spotlight, their eyes locked, and Alex felt a spark ignite. Later, by the fire pit, Jordan leaned in. "You're different, Alex. Real. Makes me feel seen." Alex's pulse raced. Was this flirting? He wasn't gay, right? But the lie blurred, emotions tangling like vines. He mumbled an excuse and retreated to his bunk, heart hammering. That night, dreams invaded Jordan's laugh, his touch, a kiss that felt achingly right. Waking in a sweat, Alex buried the confusion. It was just the environment, he told himself. Just a phase. Yet, the pull grew. During a group hike in Muir Woods, Jordan slipped his hand into Alex's as they crossed a stream. Alex didn't pull away. The warmth spread, cracking his facade. "Tell me something real," Jordan whispered later, under a canopy of stars. "I'm scared," Alex admitted, voice barely audible. "Of who I might be." Jordan squeezed his hand. "We all are. At first. But here, you can be you." The words hung heavy, a lifeline Alex wasn't ready to grab. But as the camp's midpoint approached, with a big demo looming, Alex's lie teetered on exposure. Rumors swirled about a straight infiltrator from last year, and Coach Mia announced stricter vibe checks. Alex's anxiety spiked, but so did his feelings for Jordan Raw, undeniable, forcing him to question everything. The demo day dawned crisp and electric, the air buzzing with anticipation as scouts from major brands mingled with the campers. Alex's stomach churned, not just from the pressure of performing, but from the web of deceit tightening around him. Jordan slapped his back encouragingly. "You've got this, bro. Show him what Chicago's made of." But as Alex dropped into the half-pipe, His mind flashed to the night before, stolen moments in the shadows where Jordan's lips had brushed his cheek, a tentative promise of more. The crowd roared as Alex executed a flawless varial heel flip, sticking the landing with precision born from weeks of grind. Adrenaline surged, but his eyes sought Jordan in the throng, finding him beaming with pride. Post-demo. Amid high fives and congratulations, Jordan pulled him aside behind the ramps. "That was epic," he said, voice low. "But hey, about last night. I don't want to push, but I feel something here." "Do you?" Alex's breath caught. The lie screamed in his head, "Tell him. End this charade." But the truth was messier now. Feelings had rooted deep. "Yeah," he whispered, leaning in. Their first kiss was tentative, then fervent, a collision of confusion and clarity under the California sky. Fireworks exploded in Alex's chest, not from fear, but from a recognition that this felt right, horrifyingly, beautifully right. In the days that followed, their connection deepened like a well-carved groove. Mornings found them practicing together, Jordan teaching Alex subtle tricks like the Noli backside lip slide, their laughter echoing off the concrete. Afternoons blurred into explorations of the city, cruising Haight-Ashbury's vibrant streets, sharing burritos in the Mission District, debating everything from favorite bands to the politics of pride. Jordan opened up about his past fleeing a homophobic home in East LA, crashing on friends' couches, finding solace in the skate community's embrace. "It's not just tricks," he said one afternoon, as they watched fog roll over the Golden Gate Bridge. "It's about owning your space. No apologies." Alex nodded, but guilt gnawed at him. He shared stories of his own growing up in a cookie-cutter suburb where conformity was king. His dad's endless lectures on toughening up, his mom's quiet hopes for grandkids. But the core lie festered, especially as Jordan's vulnerability drew him closer. One night, in their shared dorm after lights out, Jordan traced patterns on Alex's arm. "I think I'm falling for you," he murmured. "Never felt this safe with anyone." The words pierced Alex like a shard of glass. He wanted to confess, to shatter the illusion, but fear held him back. What if Jordan hated him? What if the camp expelled him? Instead, he pulled Jordan close, their bodies entwining in a tangle of whispers and touches that left Alex breathless, questioning the straight label he'd clung to for so long. As the camp entered its second half, tensions brewed. A new arrival, Marcus from Texas, brought a skeptical edge to all, brooding, with a history of spotting fakes in his own coming-out journey. He eyed Alex during group sessions, where facilitators delved into personal stories. "Share time," Coach Mia announced one evening around the fire. "What's your queer origin story?" Hearts poured out. Lena's defiant march at Stonewall commemorations, Kai's poetic awakening through a crush on a classmate. When it was Alex's turn, he stammered a fabricated tale crushing on a boy in middle school, hiding it from bullies. The group nodded supportively, but Marcus's gaze lingered, suspicious. Jordan squeezed Alex's knee reassuringly, but the lie burned hotter. Off the ramps, drama escalated. During a beach outing to Ocean Beach, waves crashing like accusations, Marcus cornered Alex while Jordan fetched snacks. "Something's off about you," Marcus hissed. "You talk the talk, but your eyes, they're hiding shit. If you're straight baiting, I'll expose you." Alex's blood ran cold. "Back off, man. You don't know me." Marcus smirked. "We'll see." The threat loomed, amplifying Alex's internal storm. He withdrew slightly, skipping a group movie night to skate alone under the stars. Jordan found him there, concern etching his features. What's eating you? You've been distant. Just nerves about the end of camp comp. Alex lied again, hating himself. Jordan pulled him into a hug. We're in this together. Whatever it is, you can tell me. But Alex couldn't, not yet. The romance blossomed amid the turmoil, stolen kisses in alleyways, late-night confessions of dreams. Jordan dreamed of a life beyond survival, maybe traveling, advocating for queer youth in sports. Alex, inspired, envisioned a future where skating bridged divides. Their physical connection intensified, bodies exploring in the quiet of the night, each touch peeling away Alex's defenses, revealing a truth he'd suppressed. Attraction wasn't bound by labels. Yet, cracks appeared. During a workshop on authenticity, led by a guest speaker, a former pro skater who'd come out mid-career, Alex felt exposed. Lies erode the soul. The speaker intoned, "Embrace your truth, or it will consume you." That night, as Jordan slept beside him, Alex stared at the ceiling, tears silent. The lie that got him here was morphing, but at what cost? The competition approached, scouts circling like sharks, and Marcus's watchful eyes promised revelation. Alex had to decide, confess and risk losing everything, or let the deception define him. A storm brewed over the bay, mirroring Alex's turmoil. During a practice session, he botched a simple grind, slamming hard. Jordan rushed over. You okay? Physically, yes. Emotionally, shattered. I need to tell you something, Alex began, but voices interrupted, campers calling for dinner. The moment slipped away, leaving Alex adrift in a sea of what-ifs. The end of camp competition loomed like a gathering tempest. The warehouse transformed into an arena with bleachers packed by locals, scouts, and proud families. Alex's nerves frayed like overused grip tape, the weight of his secret pressing down as he warmed up. Jordan skated beside him, their synergy electric, mirroring each other's moves in a dance of trust. But Marcus lurked in the shadows, a predator waiting to pounce. The event kicked off with prelims, skaters dropping in one by one, the crowd's cheers amplifying every trick. Lena killed it with a series of manuals and flips, earning nods from the judges. Kai surprised everyone with aerial grace, their non-binary flag cape fluttering. When Jordan's turn came, he shredded a flawless cab 540, followed by a switch backside tailslide that drew gasps. He finished with a wink at Alex, mouthing, "Your turn." Alex mounted the ramp, heart thundering. The drop-in felt like freefall, but he channeled the fear into fuel, ollie over the gap, grind the rail, spin into a kickflip. The board obeyed, the rush pure ecstasy. He stuck the landing to thunderous applause, scouts scribbling furiously. For a moment, the lie faded. This was why he came. Post-run, Jordan enveloped him in a bear hug. That was fire. We're finals bound. Their foreheads touched, a private celebration amid the chaos. But as they pulled apart, Marcus approached, clipboard in hand, volunteered as a spotter. Nice show, he sneered quietly. But I overheard you on the phone last week, talking to your girlfriend back home. Straight as an arrow. Huh? Alex froze, blood draining from his face. The call had been to his sister, checking in, but Marcus twisted it. You're wrong, Alex whispered, panic rising. Prove it, Marcus shot back. Or I tell everyone, starting with Jordan. The threat ignited a firestorm in Alex's mind. Finals were hours away, the camp's climax. He avoided Jordan's concerned glances during lunch, retreating to the rooftop for air. The city sprawled below, a metaphor for his tangled life. How had a simple fib spiraled into this? But deeper, a realization dawned. His feelings for Jordan weren't fake. The kisses, the intimacy had awakened a part of him long dormant. Maybe he was bi, or gay, or something undefined. The lie had been a catalyst, forcing him to confront the fluidity of identity. As finals commenced, the energy peaked. Jordan went first in their heat, nailing a complex line that included a hard flip late shove it. The judges scored high, putting pressure on Alex. But as he prepared, Marcus sidled up to coach Mia, whispering urgently. Alex's world tilted. Mia glanced his way, brow furrowed. Dropping in, Alex's mind raced. The first trick landed clean, but on the second a risky 360 flip over the pyramid his focus shattered. Visions of exposure, of losing Jordan, flooded him. The board slipped, and he crashed spectacularly, pain exploding in his ankle. The crowd gasped. Medics rushed over. Jordan was there in seconds, kneeling. Alex. What happened? Tears mixed with sweat as Alex clutched his leg. I can't do this anymore. The injury sidelined him, but the real wound was emotional. In the infirmary, bandaged and alone, Coach Mia entered. Marcus says you're not who you claim. Is it true? Alex's voice broke. At first, yes. I lied to get in. Skating's all I have. But things changed. Jordan changed me. Mia's expression softened. Kid, we've had posers before. But if you've grown, that's what this place is about. Talk to him. Honesty's the ultimate trick. Limping out on crutches, Alex found Jordan by the ramps, staring at the sunset. Hey, Alex said softly. Jordan turned, hurt in his eyes. Marcus told me. You lied. About being gay. Alex nodded, shame flooding him. I did. To get in. But Jordan, listen, how could you? Jordan's voice cracked. This camp is sacred. We're here because the world rejects us. And you played pretend. It started as a lie. Alex pleaded, tears flowing. But you. Us. It's real. I've never felt this way about anyone. Guy or girl. You made me see myself. Jordan stepped back, conflicted. I trusted you. Fell for you. Was it all an act? No. Alex reached for him. The act was pretending I was straight my whole life. Suppressing crushes I ignored. You unlocked that. Please, believe me. Silence stretched, heavy with betrayal. Jordan's shoulders slumped. I need time, he muttered, walking away into the dusk. The camp's closing ceremony that night was bittersweet. Awards were handed out. Jordan took first, his smile forced. Alex watched from the sidelines, heart aching. Goodbyes flowed, hugs with Lena, fist bumps with Kai. But Jordan avoided him, boarding the bus to LA without a word. Back in Chicago, autumn leaves fell like regrets. Alex's ankle healed, but the void lingered. He came out to his family haltingly, over dinner. His dad's initial shock gave way to awkward support. His mom hugged him tight. We love you, son. Always. Skating alone in the local park, Alex pondered the lie's legacy. It had cost him Jordan, but gifted self-awareness. He applied to community college, majoring in sports management, dreaming of inclusive programs. Months blurred. One crisp winter day, A package arrived, a skateboard deck, custom painted with Chicago skyline merging into LA palms. Signed, "Forgive me, Jay." Alex's heart soared. He booked a flight to LA, ready to rebuild. Los Angeles welcomed Alex with its sprawl of palm trees and perpetual sunshine, a stark contrast to Chicago's biting winds. He stepped off the plane in early 2019. Crutches long gone, but emotional scars still tender. Jordan's address led him to a modest skate shop in Echo Park, Rebel Wheels, its windows adorned with pride flags and graffiti art. Heart pounding, Alex pushed open the door, bells jingling like a nervous laugh. Jordan looked up from behind the counter, stacking decks. His eyes widened, a mix of surprise and guarded hope. "Alex, what are you doing here?" "I got your package," Alex said, voice steady despite the tremor inside. "And I couldn't just text. I needed to see you, to apologize properly." Jordan set down the boards, wiping his hands on his jeans. "Come on back." He led Alex to a small office cluttered with posters and trophies. They sat awkwardly, the air thick with unspoken words. "I'm sorry," Alex began. "For lying. For invading a space that wasn't mine. But mostly for hurting you. You deserved truth from the start." Jordan nodded slowly. "It wrecked me, man. Felt like a betrayal of everything I fought for. But I missed you. The real you, whoever that is." "The real me is still figuring it out," Alex admitted. "But being with you, that felt authentic. I've dated girls before, but nothing like us. Maybe I'm bi, or guy, don't know labels yet. But I know I love you." The words hung, vulnerable and raw. Jordan's eyes glistened. "Love. That's big." "Yeah," Alex whispered. "It is." Jordan reached across, their hands clasping. "I love you too. But we take it slow. Build on truth this time." Their reunion kiss was healing, a bridge over the chasm of deceit. Alex stayed in LA, crashing on Jordan's couch while job hunting. He landed a gig at a local youth center, coaching underprivileged kids and skating many queer, echoing the camp's spirit. Life wove them together, mornings surfing Venice Beach waves, afternoons at the shop where Alex helped with inventory, evenings cooking tacos and sharing dreams. Challenges arose. Jordan's trust issues flared during arguments. Alex's family visited with tentative acceptance. But they navigated with communication, therapy sessions becoming a staple. Years ticked by. By 2022, they'd moved into a cozy apartment in Silver Lake, a hub of LA's queer scene. Alex pursued a degree online, focusing on LGBTQ+ advocacy in sports. Jordan expanded Rebel Wheels, hosting free clinics for at-risk youth. Their relationship deepened, marked by milestones, adopting a scruffy dog named Ollie, traveling to Pride in New York, where they marched hand in hand. But shadows lingered. Alex's past lie resurfaced during a podcast interview Jordan did about the camp. A listener messaged, "Heard about that straight guy who faked it. Ruins it for us real ones." Jordan showed Alex, concern etching his face. "It still haunts," Alex confessed. "But it's part of my story." The lie led to truth. Jordan hugged him. "Our truth." In 2023, they faced a trial. Jordan's health scary, a torn ACL from a demo gone wrong. Surgery and rehab tested them, Alex becoming caregiver, their bond strengthening through vulnerability. "You stayed," Jordan said post-recovery, as they skated gently in the park. "Where else would I be?" Alex replied. By 2024, engagement whispers grew. Over a sunset picnic in Griffith Park, Jordan knelt. Alex Thompson. From lie to life, you re my everything. Marry me. Tears flowed as Alex said yes. The ring a simple band etched with skate motifs. Wedding planning blended their worlds. Chicago family met LA friends at a beach ceremony in Malibu. Vows exchanged under arches of rainbow streamers. Alex spoke first. I came to you under false stars, but you lit my true path. I promise honesty. Love. Forever. Jordan echoed. You turn my walls to ramps. Together, we soar. The reception pulsed with music. Skating demos turning the sand into a playground. Coach Mia attended, toasting their journey. From faker to fighter. She joked. Proud of you both. Honeymoon in Hawaii brought bliss, surfing, hiking, intimate nights under stars. Back home, they launched a nonprofit skate safe, providing scholarships for queer youth camps nationwide, inspired by Alex's origin. In quiet moments, Alex reflected on the lie's ripple. It had sparked pain, but birthed growth, love, purpose. Jordan, curled beside him, murmured, worth it. Every twist, Alex affirmed. As 2025 dawned, they stood on their balcony, city lights twinkling. The lie that began it all had indeed become his true life, a testament to the heart's unpredictable turns. Years later, in the summer of 2025, Alex and Jordan returned to the West Coast skate camp as guest mentors, the place where deception had bloomed into destiny. The warehouse hummed with fresh faces, rainbow flags waving proudly. Alex, now 28, gripped Jordan's hand as they addressed the group. I started here with a lie, Alex shared, voice steady. Pretended to be gay to chase a dream. But this community, this man, he glanced at Jordan, eyes shining, taught me my truth. Embrace yours, no matter the path. The campers listened rapt, inspired. Later, coaching a young bi kid named Taylor on a kickflip, Alex saw his younger self confused, eager. It's okay to question, he advised. Just be kind to yourself. Jordan, nearby, beamed. Their life was full, skate safe, thriving with chapters in 5 states. Rebel wheels a chain. They talked kids' adoption papers in progress, dreaming of a family skating together. One evening, back in LA, Alex proposed a skate under the stars. At Echo Park Lake, boards gliding smoothly, Jordan paused. Remember that first kiss? How could I forget? Alex laughed. It was the start of us. As they embraced, the city's pulse synced with their hearts. The lie, once a shadow, now a story of redemption, a reminder that truth often hides in unexpected places, waiting for courage to unveil it. Their journey underscored a profound truth: identities evolve. Love transcends labels, and from falsehood can spring the most authentic lives. In America's diverse tapestry, their tale wove threads of hope, proving that even a misguided step can lead to the right path, if followed with an open heart.